Hello dear traders. In this video I want to teach you a unique strategy by which you can make really great profits. It works very precisely while being simple, and if you pay attention to the points I'm going to tell you, you can also have amazing profits using this strategy. This strategy is made up by two indicators. By applying some changes in these indicators, you can also gain lots of profit. So be with me until the end of this video, and don't forget that this strategy is a gift from me to you, so try to appreciate that. We go to candlestick section and change the type from normal to Heikin-Ashi candles. Now we can see our charts more clear and use this strategy more easily. So let's learn how to use this strategy. When the yellow line crosses the white line upwards, it's a signal for a buy trade. And on the opposite, whenever the white line crosses the yellow line downwards, it's a signal for a short trade. Pay attention. Using this indicator is very easy, and you only need to observe when these lines cross each other. And exactly at that moment, realize which direction is the market trend, so we enter a position by that direction. Now I go to erase the candle from the chart. As you can see, at that part, the lines cross each other like here, or for example like here, or even like here. At the moment that these two lines cross each other, the market trend direction changes, so I add candles to the chart again. You all see that whenever the white line crosses the yellow line downwards, we could enter a short position, and exactly on the opposite, whenever the white line crosses the yellow line upwards, we could enter a long position, exactly like here. So you see that using this indicator is very easy. For example, in this part, we enter a short position. We set our stop loss to the last ceiling, exactly in here, and place our target in this part that the white line crosses the yellow line upwards. It means the market direction changes in this part. You see that here we have a risk to reward 3. And you can gain this 2% profit. If we use leverage 10, we could also gain 20% profit. One of the problems of this indicator is that when the chart has no movement and the market is in range, signals of this indicator are wrong. It means that in this part, as you can see, this signal is wrong, or this one is wrong, or here it is also wrong. Or even like here, this signal is wrong too. It means that if we enter any trade here, we certainly lose our money. So now to decrease the errors of this indicator and realize the range market and filter it and not to get into any trade in this part of the market, we should go to indicator section and add this CCI indicator to our charts. After adding this indicator to our charts, we go to its setting, and in a style section, we change these dashed lines to straight lines. And here we change the color to red and change the lower line to green. Then we go to input section and we change the number 20 to 40. So now our indicator is ready. By combining these two indicators, we can make lots of profit from this strategy and increase our win rate up to 100%. Now let's go to learn how to use these two indicators together. As I told you, to increase the win rate of this strategy, we should use these two indicators at the same time. It means that if we want to get into any trade, we should get confirmation from our first indicator and also our other indicator. For example, in this part, we see that the white line crosses the yellow line downwards. But here in this indicator, the blue line doesn't cross neither of the horizontal lines, so here it is a wrong signal. But we go here and see that the white line crosses the yellow line upwards, and exactly at that time we see that the blue line crosses the upper horizontal line upwards. So we could easily get into a long position here because we have confirmation from both indicators. We go to another part of the chart, for example here, and we see that our first indicator gives us a buy signal. It means that the white line crosses the yellow line upwards, and exactly at that time the blue line of this indicator comes and crosses the upper horizontal line upwards. So we have two confirmations here to get into a long trade. And as you can see, I place my stop loss on our last bottom, and I can continue with this trend up to here that the white line crosses the yellow line, so I could place my target point up here. You can see with your eyes how much this indicator is accurate in giving signals. In this signal, we get a 6% profit in a spot mode, and if we use leverage 10 in our trade, we could take 60% profit in this trade. You can judge yourself how these two indicators give accurate signals together, and we can enter some trades that give us risk to reward near 7. For a trader, risk to reward 7 is great. For example, here our indicator gives us a buy signal, but because our second indicator does not confirm it, this signal is not valid, and we shouldn't get into any trade. And you're watching that the winning rate of this strategy is near 100%, because we can remove the wrong signals of this strategy easily and just get into those trades that certainly reach their targets. For example here, our indicator gives us a sell signal, but our other indicator does not confirm it. So here we shouldn't get into any trade, but a little forward, here we see that our first indicator gives us a buy signal, and exactly our second indicator confirms it. So we can get into a long position in here. Exactly in here, we set our stop loss on the last bottom and place our first target on risk to reward 1.5, and for second target, risk to reward 2, and even risk to reward 3 for the third target. And as you can see here in the live market, we even touched our third target in this trade, and we experienced a profitable scalp trading. So now let's go to learn the indicator of this strategy. We go to indicators section and search for SS channel. Here we add this first indicator to our charts. After adding this indicator to our charts, we go to its setting. In a style section, we change the red color to yellow and change the green color to white. So now we can see our charts more clear. Then we go to input section and change number 10 to 13 and change the next one into 13 too. Now our indicator is ready, and we can easily trade using this indicator by applying these changes in its setting. I go here and change my time frame from 5 minutes to 15. You see that in a 15-minute time frame, our signal becomes more accurate. This is how easily we can use this strategy. Now we see that our first indicator gives us a buy signal, and exactly at that part, the blue line crosses the green horizontal line upwards, so we can enter a valid buy trade. We go to another part of the chart, and in this part, our another indicator does not give us a buy or sell signal, so now we realize how accurate these two indicators work together. If we can use these two indicators with those changes in their settings, we can increase our win rates up to 100%. So pay attention to how to use these two strategies together. I hope this strategy will be profitable for you. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. To encourage me to make more videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification to be notified of my next videos. Thank you and goodbye.